Hi, my name is Juliane, and I'm here today to tell you why do I think Thermomix can change your life? Because it changed mine around 6 months ago, and there's always something new that I'm learning, and there's always something new that I can do. So I'll show you first everything that is out of my kitchen now, which I can do in the Thermomix. So Thermomix can do so much that you wouldn't believe. So yeah, it is a blender. It is a yogurt maker, slow cook, pressure cooker. Also can do all your dicing, all your chopping, everything like that. Can work for you to make cakes, whisk. You don't need to use this anymore. There's also this is the Yonana, which is ice cream maker. It is an ice cream maker. It does sorbet, different kinds of ice creams. There's so many things. I can chop all my garlic, herbs, onions, do my mash, but there's so much more. There's much more than that. So the TM6 can do a lot of new things like saute, it can do sous vide. There's so much that Thermomix can do. And the best thing for me is that I can do all of those things really without knowing how to cook. So in the machine, which is connected through the Wi-Fi and through my app on the phone, I have access to over 80,000 recipes. So for me, this is the big difference. I have recipes from all over the world. So what I do, I just choose the countries that I want, the languages that I want to see the recipes on. I speak more than one language, so I can use, for example, Portuguese and English, and I choose the recipes that I like. And I have the access to all the recipes here. I just need to search. Like a little, iPad. You can just search, see what you want to cook today and choose. When you choose whatever you want to cook, it's gonna show here. And then it tells you exactly what you need to do. So you start cooking and it says, okay, just prepare these. And then let's put 240 grams of water. And you don't have to weight it because it has a scale on it. So you just get the water, you add the water. What's the next step? Well, the next step is flour. So it's gonna weigh, it has a scale already on it, which is actually very good. So you don't have to worry too much about, is that right, is that wrong? Because you just put it in and you see and you measure it. Then when the function is ready, literally you press this button. You actually not press, you just roll this button, and you're gonna do whatever process needs to be done. It's gonna lock the machine and it's gonna do it. Okay, so it's not gonna do much because there's no food inside, but it does. And in 15 seconds, it's gonna beep and say, your food is ready, next step. Sometimes if it's just a quick process, you'll be ready. You're just putting some eggs or you're doing something very quickly, perfect, or you're doing a juice. It's a juicer too. So when you hear this noise, it's a very nice noise, it means it's either the next step or it's ready. So you go to the next step. What's the next step? And it's very intuitive, very easy to use. You cannot make a mistake. And all of the recipes, they are like chef quality recipes. So you're gonna choose food from all over the world. So you're not gonna have a takeaway, for example, anymore, because now you can cook at your home. You know exactly what's inside your food. I do a lot of my food now from scratch. Like some examples, like peanut butter for my kids. They love to have a strawberry jam in the morning. Any of those kind of foods that they eat daily, instead of keep buying it from from the shops, and you don't know how many chemicals are on it, how many nasties are on it. I can actually make my own now. Even my bread, pizzas, I'm sorry, I'm not ordering pizzas anymore. You can make your own dough here, and it's so simple. You have to watch my videos later. It's so simple. I don't have to really work the dough. I literally just open and put the toppings on top. That's it. It's a super simple. Breads are awesome. Cakes are awesome too. But lots of kinds of stew. I'm Brazilian. I cook a lot of the bean stew here. I cook meat here, like the actual meat. And there's so many accessories that comes with it as well. So you can make, this is also a rice boiler, for example. So you can make rice here. Your rice cooker is gone. I don't have a rice cooker, but if you have one, it's gone too, because you make your rice here. This is the one that you use for whipping, so it's comes with the machine too, and the Varoma. So this one I usually keep it outside. I don't like keep it on top of the machine. You could keep it on top of the machine if you want to keep it as one thing, right? But you don't have to. I just put it away, so it looks very beautiful. My machine looks very beautiful on my bench. But yeah, so here in the Varoma, it's so big. You can have a whole chicken inside, and you can cook it here. You know, you can also steam some veggies. You can steam, you know, a variety of things just on top while you're actually cooking in the bottom. So you can actually cook two things at the same time, and I do that most of my meals. You know, if I'm already cooking something under, you can cook pasta, for example, under. You can cook a stew or something. If I'm making something under, I will put the Varoma on top, throw some veggies here, and the kids will have the veggies together with the whatever I'm cooking at the bottom. So it's actually very, very handy. And I see that, you know, many people say, oh, I have to use a pan for this, a pan for that, a pan for that. This will save you even electricity, because it's just one machine working at the same time, using the steam to cook something else. So you're really saving money at the end of the day too. Not only for the reason, you're saving money because you're cooking your own food, okay? Just by cooking my own food, I've been saving quite a bit of money, because I don't have to keep buying things, you know, that are in the supermarket. So I can make my own for a lot of different things. Because if I'm gonna buy something like a yogurt, which is organic and no sugar, which is made in the pot, which is usually more expensive, I can make my own on the Varoma here. Making a yogurt, you put all the pots here, you make your own yogurt with the milk that you like, and you do it. You don't have to worry about, you know, what is inside. You chose what's inside of the food. You can also make your own milks. I do actually drink oat milk, sometimes almond milk, so I make my own milk here as well. So it's great. I'm not keep buying all these milks from just non-dairy milks outside, so I can have my own vegetable milk, which I love. And there's other things that you can do. You can also do your, you know, your caramelizations, chocolate melting. Maybe you're gonna do some melted chocolate for something. You can melt the chocolate inside. Like, it's endless. There's so many things that you can do that you wouldn't imagine. Actually, I'll show you this list. This is everything you can do. It's a lot, okay? I cannot even tell you everything that I've been doing with that. So honestly, I just try, because for sure there's a way to do it. You have to try the mesh on this machine. It's unbelievable. The risottos that they can make, you don't have to keep touching it. That's the biggest difference. You put it on the next step, it's gonna call you, you know, or if there's no next step, if it's gonna be 20 minutes cooking a risotto, just leave it and gonna do something else. So I think this is the biggest difference for me. First of all these things are gone from my kitchen, which is great. I just have to show you, but they gotta be gone now. And this is what is left over on my kitchen. I still have my kettle, which I'm not lying here. This is the only thing that is staying, because I love my teas. And it is a kettle too, but okay, I'll use the kettle for my teas. But if it's for something else, I'll boil the water here, because it's already part of the process, part of the recipe. If you want to add your own recipe, or you want to make your own recipe, you can do it anytime anyway. It's not like you need to follow recipes, but if you have your own, you just, you know, whatever you do it in the stovetop, you can do it here too. There's not a huge difference. You just choose the time, you choose the temperature, and you choose how quick you want the blaze to go. Or if you don't want to just like something that is very delicate, you may even reverse the blaze, which means they're not going to be chopped. So don't try to put the blades to some direction, trying to do something that's supposed to be on one piece only, because it's going to be all chopped very quickly. You can really milk sugar to powder sugar. So careful with the blades. But the good thing is, because it has all these security, like the safety features, you cannot actually turn on the machine while this is not on the machine. You cannot put your hands through. There's a lot of things, like this is a spatula. This spatula doesn't go all the way. So there's a lot of safety features here, so nobody can get hurt. I think that's very important too, because you're cooking. I have 2 kids, and when I'm cooking, I don't want the kids to be close to the stove top, because something can spill or something like this. This has all the features to not allow this to happen. So it has a special cover, so it doesn't go everywhere if there's boiling water. Like, the beans may take an hour to cook. It takes long to cook some beans sometimes. I just put this on top so it doesn't splatter everywhere, kids don't get burned, and they can still walk around the kitchen. It's not going to be dangerous for them. So I think that's a very nice thing as well. You know, there's a lot of safety features. There are extra accessories that you can also buy. I do have the peeler, which is actually quite good, you know, if you want to peel some garlic, some potato. There's carrots as well that you can peel very quickly. I love it for garlic. I don't like it peeling garlic, so you can just leave all your garlic peeled and ready in the fridge if you like, you know, but it's a good one. Also, I can use this one to do the egg poached. So you can do all the eggs here as well, so the eggs don't touch the blade at all, because you have this on top, so it doesn't touch the blades. So that's another thing. And there is the cutter, which at the moment is not available to buy in Australia, but I want to show you, because this cutter is actually replacing a lot of different equipment, like this one, for example, that you would make your cheese, or do you want to make a salad and you want to get a carrot. So you actually can use the cutter from a variety of things. I can even get a whole block of cheese and make my cheese here ready to be used for a pizza, for example, which can be, you know, if you buy the cheese in a block, it's always cheaper than if you buy the cheese ready to put on a pizza, for example. So, you know, a lot of things, a lot of possibilities with the machine. Is connected through the Wi-Fi to the internet. If there is any update, you get the update. You don't have to worry too much. It's like a mobile, right? You get your updates once in a while, every 3-4 months. You get the new recipes, you get the new functions added. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It's not like something that is going to get old. I know people that have this machine for so many years and just get the updates. Okay, it's a very good warranty as well. It's a very long warranty for this machine, which is 2 years at the moment, so it's actually quite good. But even if it's out of warranty, we always see people sometimes, oh, I need this, or I lost one of mine. We do have a big shop where you can buy extra accessories in case you lose something, you know, or you shop something. You know, things can happen. So then, you know, you have the mix shop that gives you support. This company has over 140 years, which is the company that makes the Thermomix. So, you know, it's a very long-term company from Germany. So that's, you know, you're always going to have the support. And we are here for that as well. So I am a consultant of Thermomix, and I can actually support you with the whole journey. Not only I use Thermomix every day, but I can also support you by talking to you, going to your home, explaining more about the Thermomix, can give you a cooking demonstration. The cooking demonstration is free. I go there, I bring my machine, or if you are not here where I live, if you are in another city, I can do everything online too. So there is an option for Zoom, you know, cooking demonstration. And the main thing is, when you see this working, it will make so much more sense for you. So yeah, please, you know, contact me. Let's book a cooking demonstration so you can see what is it about. You know, you don't have to go and buy. It's different when you see something on the shops and you need to buy. I don't even know if I'm gonna use it. I'll show you how to use first. Make sure that you're confident and you are comfortable with it and you're happy with it, and then you buy. Okay, so that's a very different thing from Thermomix compared to a lot of the other equipments that I bought over the years that I'm not sure if I'm gonna use, or how to use, or how dangerous they can be. You know, is that gonna be safe enough? I'm not sure with my kids around. You know, you have all the information on the website, but I can send you any details as well about safety, about everything about the machine. Okay, so I think this is my review, and I hope you enjoy, you know, a little bit of my explaining about the machine. And if you ever have any questions, you can contact me. I do have people in different places in Australia that I can also recommend for you in case you want someone in person and I cannot be the person for you too. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy it.